previous session we discussed this code to draw a square on our screen. Now we have to think, can we optimize this code? Let's remove the position because we use this just to explain the code. So the original code is this, which is forward 100 and then left 90. Again we are performing forward 100, left 90. So you can see that we are performing these two group of statements 4 times. So if some code is executed multiple times, we can put this in for loop. So instead of writing it multiple times, we can use a for loop. We can execute that code again and again. And this time we wish to execute these two statements 4 times. So we can put these lines in a for loop. So the syntax for loop in Python is for, you can define a variable counter in range. So here we can specify the range. And you know that we wish to run this 4 times, and by default it start from 0 and it will go up to 4, and the body of the for loop should start with colon. So this is the syntax for counter in range 0 to 4. So it will start from this lower range, that is 0, and it will go up to 4, while it's important to note that 4 is excluded. The upper limit is excluded. So the code will run for 0, 1, 2 and 3. That will be 4 times for this value of the counter. Since we only wish to use these two statements which will be need to be executed 4 times, so in the body of this for loop we should have only these two statements. And in Python the body of the loop should be indented. So we have to indent these 2 lines. It is very important, otherwise you will be getting syntax error. So here you can see that we are getting an error at this point, and it is saying that expected an indented block. So all the statements we wish to have in a loop should be indented. So once we indented it, you can see that I just pressed the tab and now the error has been gone. So here what we are saying, that we wish to have a counter variable which will be taking its value 0 to 4, and first time its value will be 0, then it will move to 1, 2, 3. So these two statements will be executed 4 times, and it will help us to draw the square object. So let us run this code again by restarting our kernel to see its output. You can see we got the same output, but now with reduced line of code. So here we are using for loop, and even you can print the value of counter to check how this is changing. It is important to note that you can give any name here, but this time here I am using variable name counter. So let's print the value of counter 2. Let us execute this code. So you can see the output is 0, 1, 2, 3. The code is running 4 times with value 0 to 3, and upper limit is excluded. Another important point to note that this initial value by default start from 0. So you can even give directly for counter in range 4. It will directly start from 0 and it will move up to 4, while upper limit is excluded. So it will be 0, 1, 2, 3. So you can see it is 0, 1, 2, 3, and we are getting the same output. So now we have square on our screen. Now your next task will be to create rectangle. So please think how we can convert this code for rectangle. So I will see you in our next session where we will be drawing rectangle of given length. Thanks for watching this session, and see you in next session for rectangle. Thank you.